Hello and welcome to my review for the brand new 2020 Pixar movie Onward. This movie came out a few months ago but released on Disney Plus a few weeks ago and I checked it out. And I love Pixar. They've made some of my favorite animated movies of all time. They made some of my favorite movies of all time. They're always able to surprise me with their amount of their emotion. And some of their recent movies have been really fantastic. So I was really looking forward to Onward, see what it can bring to the table. And while this isn't a top tier Pixar, this isn't one of the Pixar films I'm going to remember. This definitely isn't up to the quality of some of the other ones. I actually found myself pretty surprised by this movie for the majority of the part. I thought it was really heartwarming, charming, featured a fun magical world and some interesting characters. So let's get talking about it. Let's start with this film. It features these two brothers who have a magical spell and to bring back their father. They bring back half of him and they basically walk around with his legs. And it's a very obscure concept, but I like the magical world of this sort of magical landscape of world that has sort of turned into ours, and magic has been forgotten, and it sort of makes you think about our world and think maybe the same. And it's interesting, and I like the world building here. I think there could have been a little more world building, but what they do really well is building these brothers' relationship, because it's one of these brothers, he really wants to meet his father, and there's one of the brothers who already knew their father, and he wants that conclusion. So both these brothers do have that connection, and they're both going on this adventure to get their connection back with their father, yet while on the adventure, they both connect to each other much more. And I found that to be really, really heartwarming. And some of the stuff towards the end of the movie did pull on my heartstrings quite a bit, like Pixar are meant to do. And that's exactly what this movie did, and it surprised me in that aspect. I really found myself invested in these two brothers' relationship, and their adventure was really fun, and the fanciful aspect of it was also really, really entertaining. And a lot of the humor actually worked very, very well for this movie. It is very well produced, well animated. The animation is really, really great. I love the colors in Pixar films, and this is a really, really well animated movie. There's some stuff that actually looked real. When I looked at the show, I was like, wow, that show looks real. And Pixar are really doing phenomenal things with their animation, but also with their emotion and their storytelling. And this movie, I don't think matches up to the Pixar movies on that level for me. But still, at the end of the day, I thought Onward was extremely fun. It was light-hearted. It was whimsical, and it's what it should be. It had some great comedy. I loved them. The emotional core of this movie. There's a lot of adventure, fantasy stuff, a lot of mystery, and I found it very, very enjoyable. I think Chris Pratt and Tom Holland do a good job with the voice acting. I didn't really recognize it was them. I sort of knew it was them because I knew they were in the film, but I didn't really recognize it was them while I was watching the movie, which is always a plus. When you watch an animated movie, sometimes the voices can throw you off guard, but here they didn't, and I found this to be quite well done. I ended up caring about this relationship extremely much. I thought some of the things that happened towards the end, some of the action sequences were very, very enjoyable. Some awesome van and car chase sequences that were very, very fun. Has a solid musical score as well. This is just a solid children's film all around. Does it match up to other Pixar movies? No. Could have been a little better with what I know Pixar can achieve. Yes, but I still think Onward was great. I had a really good time watching it, and I would really recommend watching it. It's a fun time. It's someone everything can enjoy. Has some good messages underneath what these films do. I think it could have been sort of on the level of Coco, which was a movie I absolutely adored, but it didn't really get to that heightened for me. But I still had a blast with Onward. I think it's a very good animated movie, and it's really worth watching on Disney Plus. I'm gonna give Onward a B plus. I'm also going to give this movie a 7.5 out of 10. Guys, comment down below your opinions on the latest Pixar movie if you have seen it. And of course, thank you for watching, and goodbye.